Peace, everyone. It is Worsham L, your host for Raise It High Live. Today is Thursday. It is our Thoughtful Thursday where we come in and we talk about how do we continue to remain inspired, empowered, and most importantly, live the life that we choose. So today's topic is discussing how our thoughts are impacting our actions. Over the last several weeks, we've talked about how our thoughts have an impact on our life satisfaction, how they have an impact on our emotions. And today we're discussing how do our thoughts impact our actions? Because believe it or not, there is a connection between all of these things. So when we think about how our thoughts are impacting our actions, consider your thoughts to be like a puppeteer, right? And you being the puppet, and your thoughts are really going to tell you how you should act or react. Thanks for joining us today. Wonderful to see you all. I'm going to make sure that we have the chat. So if you want to drop in the chat box, if you have any particular questions about thoughts and navigating them or making the best decisions, please let us know. But when we think about these thoughts being our puppeteer, right, our thoughts are often automatic, meaning that we don't really have a lot of control over our thoughts because they just pop up out of nowhere because our brain goes so quickly in the process of scanning the world and identifying what's going to work and what's not going to work. So this means that it is extremely important that when you are thinking about how to take back your control over your thoughts, that you are first and foremost noticing your thoughts. We have to notice what these automatic thoughts are telling us, right? Is it telling us that we're not safe? Is it telling us that we can't trust someone? Is it telling us that we're not going to be able to do it? Is it telling us that nothing's going to change? Because if our thoughts are having these negative messages, it's naturally going to impact the way that we are choosing to act, right? And so on the contrary, we must ask ourselves, is this thought helpful? Is it helping me or hindering me? Is thinking in this way going to help me make the actions, make the choices that I need to make in order to see the change that I want to make, right? Because you have all the control in your life that no one else has, right? So similarly, you have control to choose how you're going to respond to those thoughts. And we can choose your response by maybe changing your thought and like really just readdressing how the thoughts are wrong, right? Sometimes our thoughts are just plain wrong, and it's okay to just notice that they're wrong. But the first step is actually noticing that we're having thoughts that are hindering us, or we're having thoughts that are not really helpful. So then we can choose, okay, well, even though I'm having this thought, what is it that I'm going to do with it? Am I going to ignore it? Am I going to look for facts that actually tell me the contrary, or that basically debunk all of the nonsense that my brain may be trying to tell me about? Or am I going to choose to have an action that's contrary to what these thoughts are telling me? Sometimes our thoughts might tell us that we need to do something or turn up on someone, and we have to remind ourselves that no, that's not something that we want to do. So it's very, very important that we're noticing our thoughts and we're asking whether or not these thoughts are hindering or helping us, so that we can choose how we are going to respond in the moment. Remembering that many of our thoughts are automatic thoughts, and so it's going to take practice in noticing and responding in order to shift those unhelpful thoughts from even becoming a thing in the first place. But remember, do not be frustrated with yourself, because these thoughts are there in order to help you to navigate and help you to survive, and they were formed for one reason or another. So when we have compassion with ourselves and with the thoughts that we're having, it puts us in the driver's seat so that we can think clearly about what it is that we're going to do. So I'm so excited for you all to continue tuning in here at Raise It High Live on Thursdays. I will be going on maternity leave as of today, so we will not have any live videos for the next several weeks. However, I still have some wonderful content for you on Thursdays. We'll be having our Mind Over Matter videos launched that will continue to provide you with inspiration and empowerment and information that is intended to help you create the life that you want. Please like and share this video. Make sure you visit our YouTube page, subscribe to our channel, and let us know what topics you want to hear, because when I get back, I am so excited to shift things a bit, bring on some guests, answer your questions, even maybe bring you on. So I look forward to seeing you all when I get back. Make sure you tune in right here on Raise It High Live on next Thursday. Have a wonderful day. Peace and love.